We welcome you in here on the Epic Sports Network, a very special edition as we get ready for the third annual GameTime Senior Bowl. James Sweeney coming to you live here alongside my broadcast partner for this weekend, Mr. Jamal Gumo. Jamal, we got young men coming from all over the country and a couple from around the planet to compete in this GameTime Senior Bowl this Saturday. It'll be over at Ottawa University in Surprise, Arizona. You're going to be on the color analysis with me. I'm excited for the game, and we're going to get to see a whole lot of talented football players.
Yeah, JP. First of all, I hope everybody had a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Yeah, I'm super excited for this game. We've already seen how much talent there is in Arizona, but for there to be talent to come around from nationally, from the U.S., and for them to all come to play together, and even some internationally, like you said, for them to come and play a game, I cannot wait. I'm definitely looking forward to it.
It's going to be outstanding, and shout out to Mr. Rodney Cox for organizing this thing once again. And we've moved sites for the last couple of years. We were out in the far East Valley. Now we're going west side out to Ottawa University in Surprise, and that is an outstanding campus and a fantastic football facility as well, Jamal.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I mean, I think it just gives these guys really just a even bigger stage to play on, to show their talent, to show what they're about, and to go out into beautiful Surprise at Ottawa University at the field that they got. I think it's just a lot of credit given to the kids that they've earned this. This is something that they've played for, they've earned to go out and show out on a field like this. And yeah, definitely shout out like you said, Rodney Cox and Ottawa University for hosting this game.
We've got a young man joining us tonight from Colorado Springs, Colorado, and he attends Pine Creek High School. He's a senior there, plays for the Eagles. And Jamal, his name is Emmanuel Hill. Let's get him in here right quick. We got him down as a defensive back, but as we were talking a little bit before we started recording tonight, Jamal, this young man might be one of those ATHs. He's got numbers on the offensive side of the football, but we know he plays some really solid defense as well.
Yeah, I mean, before we even get to it, his defensive ability, he leads the team in touchdowns.
Oh, no, we lost Jamal. Hopefully he'll
no.
come back in here with us for a minute. But Emmanuel, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We certainly appreciate it. And just give us a little bit of background on your high school career, how things have gone there. We see you guys played one playoff game this season against Erie, unfortunately losing that one by 3 points. But just break down your senior season and tell us how excited you are to come to Arizona this weekend and compete in the GameTime Senior Bowl.
Man, my senior season was amazing. So at the start of it, we had a new head coach, we had a new offense, defense, everything. So going into the season, we were pretty unsure until we got to the first game against Valor, and we started getting rolling, even though we lost it. But we started getting rolling throughout the season, and it was amazing. So during my senior season, I used to play safety when I was a junior, but I got moved to the outside linebacker now. So it was amazing to know that I could play two different positions. And also I got to play on the offensive side as well as the secondary running back that used to just punch in if we needed a couple yards. And I'm very excited to come to Arizona and play and show my capabilities.
Yeah. Hey, man, my bad. I don't know what just happened to my internet, but yeah, we talked about, your defense ability. Before I get to that, I want to get to the offense, your ability to run the ball. And you led the team in touchdowns. How fun is that? Being able to get into the end zone and really, like you said, punch it in down there for your team.
Oh, it's amazing. So what I'll be doing is a play called heavy. And if we needed like a couple of yards or a touchdown, we say heavy on the sideline, we'd be screaming, the whole stadium be filled up. And we be going in there. I get the ball and just punch it in there and get the touchdown or the first down.
Emmanuel, rewind a little bit as we take a look at some of your film here and talk to us about when you first fell in love with the game of football. Obviously, you've been playing in Colorado there for some time. You guys are used to playing in some not so seasonable weather, especially later into the season. Talk to us about when you first fell in love with the game of football.
Man, I fell in love with football at a young age. I'm a military child, and I moved across the country many times. So I started loving football right at the age of 5 years old.
So obviously you love football is fantastic, and it shows, but not only with the passion that you play on with the field, but the skill and ability that you have on the football field. Did you play any other sports? Were you a basketball player, baseball player? Have you played any other sports?
I played many sports. I did track. I did basketball. I think I tried soccer for a little bit, but not for a long time.
Tell us about this GameTime Senior Bowl and how this came to be. You coming to play in this football game. Obviously, you have to travel out of state. It's quite an ordeal to get down here and compete for something like this. But we're excited to watch you play on the field on Saturday night at Ottawa University in Surprise. And just tell us how you heard about this and what made you decide to compete in this football game.
So a whole bunch of coaches reached out and wanted to come out and see me, and I just thought of it as if I have to show my abilities on a big screen, then I might as well just go do it.
Yeah, man. I'll tell you what. So you had mentioned that your junior year you played safety, and then your senior year you had moved down to outside linebacker. Mm-hmm. How hard was that transition, and just kind of flipping positions like that?
It was just a little hard because I was getting taught by a whole new coaching staff, but my coach, Coach Chippy, he helped me out, and I learned pretty quickly and started getting down all the coverages, what I have to do, how to come downhill, and mess up the entire offense's plan.
Emmanuel, what can college coaches who are going to tune into this game live on Saturday night on the Epic Sports Network on YouTube, what can they expect to see when they see you suit up and play?
Absolute dog. I'm going to come downhill, beat some runbacker's butt, and cover, get a few picks, and just play ball.
Yeah. I think you saying come downhill, I think is an understatement. I think it's ridiculous. I mean, you went from your junior, you went from having 43 total tackles to 75, almost double that, and 16 TFLs. I think that is just ridiculous. What do you think was the biggest piece for that much of an improvement this year?
Well, it was just all the coaching I got. The big improvement, I started getting calmer during games, started understanding what was going on, and just started balling out.
Tell us a little bit more about your coaches, and maybe not only the coaches that you've had there at Pine Creek, but some other coaches that may have influenced you throughout your football career and how they helped you become not only a better person, but a better football player as well.
So I used to have this one coach. His name is Coach Jamil. He used to train me outside of football, and I used to go to the gym all the time, work out, go over a few drills. Even on the weekends, we go over film all the time. We do a bit of yoga so we can get those joints right for next week. And he really helped me out throughout the season and now.
Yeah, and we talked about your coaches. What about your teammates? What have your teammates been to you, and what's your relationship, with the rest of your team, especially as a senior?
Man, being a senior and all my teammates, it's good to be the big guy on the field now. People looking up to you, but a whole bunch of my senior teammates, we all work together. We come out and just we'll hang out all the time before games. We go to team dinners, come together as a team, and just go out the next day knowing that we all can trust each other and all of us can do our jobs.
Emmanuel, what have you heard about Arizona high school football? It's really been on the rise over the past 5 or 10 years or so. When I first moved out here in the late 90s, it wasn't a whole lot to talk about when it came to Arizona high school football. And now we got guys all over the NFL and a lot of guys playing some serious college football as well coming out of Arizona. Being from a Colorado perspective, what have you heard about Arizona high school football?
I've heard a lot about Arizona football. There's a lot of rising stars, a lot of people that are getting to the next level that I want to be, and I can't wait to go out there and compete and just show out.
Yeah, Emmanuel, I do want to ask you, outside of football, who, whether it be, parents, siblings, family, whoever it may be, who do you really, give a lot of credit to you becoming the man you are today?
I give a lot of credit to my father. He supported me since I was 5. He was the reason I got into football, and all of his telling me that I can have greatness if I just achieve it. And he helped me through a whole bunch of stuff.
Well, that's really special to have that sort of relationship with your dad and be able to give him credit like that. Final question for you, Emmanuel, turning our attention to the NFL. Full disclosure, I'm a huge Bronco fan. We were able to get in the playoffs this year. Who do you got winning this whole thing here in the NFL in the Super Bowl? Who do you think can get it done this season?
Honestly, I think I got the Bills.
Oh, that's
I don't know if I was expecting that, Jamal.
Hey.
Yeah, that's this is
60 miles from Denver.
Doing it.
Oh, they're tough. There's no doubt about it. Go ahead, Jamal.
You know what? I'll stay in the NFL route. I'd imagine you've watched, a lot of NFL football growing up. Is there a player that you compare your game to? Is there a player that you look at and like, you know what, I want to play like him. I want to be like him.
On the offensive side, most of the time I want to be running like Derrick Henry, but I also want to be a good linebacker like Lukey from the Carolina Panthers.
Well, two great examples there, no doubt about it, especially Luke Kuechly from the Carolina Panthers. That guy you talk about coming downhill. He knows exactly how to do that and fill that hole. We're excited to see you play on Saturday night. Safe travels. Have you ever been to Arizona before?
I was born there.
Oh, really? What part?
A good year.
Okay, in Goodyear. That's
my side of town.
That's out Jamal's way. Yes, indeed. So good stuff right there. So a bit of a homecoming here for you then. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Really cool stuff. Well, make sure you tune in on Saturday night right here on the Epic Sports Network, and you get to see Emmanuel Hill and his other teammates compete in the third annual GameTime Senior Bowl that's put on by Mr. Rodney Cox from GameTime Recruiting and Consulting. Special thanks as well to Mr. Jamal Gumo for joining us here tonight. And Emmanuel, thank you for your time. Safe travels to Arizona, and we will catch up with you on Saturday afternoon, my friend.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Emmanuel, appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, thank you.